Alright, this is a little Element walk around video for any prospective buyers. All the major details will be in the listing, but I figured I should just do a little kind of YouTube video. I'll just kind of do a walk around of the car. I'm going to pop the top. I'll point out, flaws and pluses. Yeah, I'll just start out doing a walk around, kind of point out some, older flaw stuff. It's got a couple of scuffs. This was from the previous owner. I just did this the other day, really made me mad. Put the tailgate down on my bike rack when it was on. This teeny dent in the door. Apologize for audio, the birds, wind. Just doing this on my phone. It's got little scratches like that. I bedlined the bottom of these doors a couple years ago. I didn't do the best job priming it, and now that little spot rust is starting to get there again. I talked about the top in the listing, how the clear coat's sort of faded. And so we just had a day of rain. I'm trying to be, transparent. So yeah, we just had a heavy day of rain, and after a heavy day of rain, you can see a little bit of white here. And that's just sort of the porous, I've been told fiberglass is sort of porous. What I really wanted to do is bedline that, and then also bedline these Ecamper plastics, which constantly fade and aren't as dark as the OEM plastics. If you want to be really cool about it, you could do all of that and bedline too. It's got the 225, 75, 16 general grabbers. I think it looks really cool with the white top, white wheels, and the license plate mud flaps, some kind of OEM plus stickers. That's sort of what I was going for, is OEM plus. This fiberglass piece, Ecamper piece, is all cracked and faded, but it comes with a new one. I've got a whole pile of parts over there I'm going to show later as well. AVS rain shades on here. It's got a 1.5 inch front, 2 inch rear lift from Aerogenics, just the strut spacers. I went for a higher rear because I put my dirt bike on the back, and it sits nice and level with my dirt bike on the back. I got it with a cracked bumper, and I zip stitched it, which I think kind of looks cool. I put, gutter guard behind this grill and that part of the grill. It's right, bug protection. There's, an orange lens on the fog lights to match the turn signals, kind of give it the OEM plus look again. The fog lights the headlights are in bad shape. This one even has dead bugs literally inside of it. It has HID bulbs, they're nice and bright, but obviously the housings could use some love. I got these silly little Amazon rain guard things and the blind spot mirrors. I love the blind spot mirrors. I actually kind of like these. They function. Little deer alerts. The calipers were red at one point. That one's still nice and red, but one of them was replaced, so I think that was it. The carrier is still red, but then the actual caliper isn't red anymore, and then they're all just kind of faded and dirty. Put this kind of rubber trim on all the doors like that. The handles of the Ecamper obviously are super faded. Whenever I did sort of a restoration, or whoever does a restoration, if I were to do a restoration, I wanted to paint those. I thought it'd be cool to paint them red, match the calipers, kind of a little accent. It's got the Thule square bar quick disconnects, and those pop on there, and then they have locks. You know, some stickers. Heroes Hot Rod swivel seat inside, which I'll show in a second. Obviously, stickers can be removed. Here's that rear latch that is kind of cracked through the fiberglass. You know, I talked to a boat shop. They quoted me, you know, $300 to basically re-rivet that in, do a little like patch job there. And when you do that, you could, you know, the piece in there, you see a little bit of brown from like the piece in there has a little surface rust. You could paint that too while you're at it. I have a full gasket kit because the gasket's not leaking or like bad, but it's getting older, and you know, I wanted to do a whole restore, and I'm giving you a lot of the parts to do it. I have this replacement gasket from Ursa Minor. It's got a 2-inch hitch. It's got like the upgraded hitch, so like it's got a hitch for towing technically more weight than an Element can, and I did that so I could put the dirt bike on the back. So yeah, the receiver I have can hold up to 400 pounds, I want to say. Maybe the sticker's still on there. I'll include that info. Oh yeah, there's the sticker. Well, anyways, obviously an Element can only tow 1,500, but it has that bigger hitch for if you want to put some stuff on the back. Put this little rubber bumper step cover there. Little exhaust tip. Car's dirty, as you can see right now. It's a little reflective strip there. I think it makes it kind of that cool OEM plus. You can't really see it right here, but during the day, like cars, it reflects well off of that. Interior is, you know, not super clean right now. Little square carpet piece here I cut. You can have that. Just makes it easier to keep stuff clean or whatever, so I've got it. It's got the, you know, Ursa Minor rear hatch for the inside. I cover it in the undercoat video too, but this is a good way to see it. The rear bumper support is rusty and should be replaced, could be replaced. It's a bolt-on $80 part. You bolt on from the rear, take off the bumper, bolt it on. But yeah, just trying to be, you know, totally transparent with everything. You know, if you look on the Instagram, you see all the rust restoration videos. I had this, like, every plastic out of this thing and like totally redid the inside. Did a bunch of sound deadening everywhere when I had the inside out. Under here is where you can see that sound deadening. Not super clean under here, you know. I use this thing, go to the dump with it. Got some hay bales at the store the other day. It's an Element. But yeah, that you can see that sound deadening, it all in there. It definitely made a big difference. Still not the quietest car by any means, as you know, especially with all-terrain tires. You can see that swivel seat base on there, sitting up a little higher. I'll do a little demonstration of that. Oh, yeah, my dog rides in this car. Put her dirty paws there. I did just kind of give it a clean though. Wet a coal, I think that's how you say that, seat cover on that side, and on the OEM plus compartment here. I have this seat cover too. I just have never put it on for whatever reason. Yeah, I got the swivel seat. Bam, you know what it does. You know, I have to like put the camera down to move it, so. Factory head unit doesn't totally work. Auxiliary port works great, that's what I always use. Details in the listing. Funny shifter, my Buddha ball, little leather, faux leather cover. OEM format. Got the subwoofer, it's EX. This big oversized rearview mirror, and it has a dash cam as well. Wires tucked over here, and it's really in there, but you can plug it in. Boop, boop. Sorry, this video is probably terribly shaky. I do not take videos like this often. You can see sort of that rust paint I used everywhere just to, you know, like it should be silver everywhere, but then it turns black, and I use that black paint, and that's just when I had like all of the interior out. I did it in just like rust susceptible spots, like the door hinges and stuff. It's a New England car. So, all right. Yeah, second video for the undercarriage. Oh man, I'm gonna miss this car. I've had this 5 years. And just only selling because upgrading to a truck and a truck camper, because the wife and I have the opportunity to go on kind of like a 6-month-long road trip, which we're gonna start next year. All right, I'm gonna put this in my little trigger clip hole here and go pop the top for you. Then I'll walk around with the camera as well once it's popped, so you can see sort of the slight cosmetic defects with it. Yeah, all right, let's do it. Easier with 2 people, but I'll show you can do it with 1. So I don't know if you can, I'm sure you can see from there how it sits a little crooked. You can see it there. Once you get the bar on the inside to stiffen it up a little more, it's not as noticeable. I'll just go this way. Maybe I should have left the side zipper, because maybe you won't be able to. Yeah, you can't really tell now. I'll zip it closed again as well. So. Okay, I was trying to keep this video under 15 minutes. Yeah. You can only sort of tell. Like I said, this is very slight cosmetic. I'm just trying to be totally transparent with people. It like sits a little bit like that. Like, I should re-zip this. You can kind of tell a little more. But like I said, it's super slight. Like, you can't tell when you're inside of it. Like I said, I think it's because one of these is maybe just a little bit warped or whatever. Here's where you can see like it's losing its factory coating, and then it's caused a little bit of rust staining. I've only ever used soap and water. Like, maybe you could clean that with something else. I've never replaced these struts. I know you can get higher weight ones. Maybe that would make it like shoot up ultra stiff and tall and make it not sit a little wonky. But yeah, like you can see the canvas sides, like Some little staining spots, but it's in wicked good condition considering its age. I'm super impressed with it. I always use the rattle can waterproofing stuff on it, like I said. I'll jump up in the camper. I'll just hit the 15-minute mark. Obviously, interior panels, you can go that way. I'm turning on the switch for the interior lights right now. You'll get 2 extendo ladders. That's how we generally used it. It's going on the inside. I'm trying to like lean out to show you. Interior is clean. These lights work. Click. Click. There's that teeny hole, pinpoint hole. I meant to show it from the outside too. These are great. Oh, I'm gonna miss this thing. Obviously the insides roll down to then just screens. We're pretty fair weather campers, and I honestly love to roll these up and they clip on the outside and just sleep with it open. I got bungees up here. All right. So that is that. Spare parts. Oh shoot! Don't want that to blow over in the wind. Yeah, that's your carbon fiber front piece from Aerogenics. Like $200 or $300 replacement. Your extendo ladders, your e-brake stuff, the one cable. You just need to find the other cable. VTEC solenoid screen. Aerogenics trailing arm spacer kit. Interior LED conversion. That gasket. 2 LED bars, some spare Thule end caps, some spacers, the OEM original armrest and shifter, 2 OEM door stops for making the doors not swing open so fast, that seat cover, those seats back there, excuse my messy garage, that conversion bed, and then there's the Thule bars over there. All right, way longer than I wanted. Hopefully this answers some questions, and hopefully you're interested and we can work out a deal. Thanks.